How many paintings were involved?
300 paintings, several thousand signed and numbered lithographs, lots of correspondence, lots of collateral material, relationships with galleries and collectors all over the world.
Was a lot of this, was a lot of these images already known? I mean, had they been published, like the Saturday Evening Post cover, for
Yes,
example?
he had done 65 covers for Scientific American, covers for National Geographic, Life magazine, Saturday Evening Post, all the major publications of the day. He was a known artist and illustrator.
So he was a contemporary of Norman Rockwell.
Correct, slightly behind him in terms of age, but when he was 89 years old is when he passed away in 2006.
Right.
So he was a little bit younger than Rockwell, but not terribly so.
And they knew each other?
They knew each other. In fact, in the 1976, Meltzoff entered a contest to create artwork for the 1976 bicentennial phone book. And he copied Rockwell's concept of gossips with two heads talking to each other in a series.
Yeah, that's a very well-known painting.
Yes, and they corresponded, and Rockwell was quite happy to let Meltzoff use that idea, and he did so. And indeed, that was the image that was chosen, and that's what appeared on almost 150 million phone books in 1976. And if I show you the image in here, you'd recognize it. I'm sure you saw it.
Let me see it. Do you have it?
I do.
We'd really like to
It's
see it. I
absolutely-
mean, this is amazing.
So
I
there it
didn't
is.
know that much about Stanley Meltzoff before when I walked in here, but this is
So this will all look familiar if you're familiar with the Rockwell gossips imagery.
Exactly.
And these are famous people from history that are talking to each other on different telephone headsets. So that's kind of the way that he chose to represent the telephone, the universality of telephony at the time.
Yeah. I think the punchline here was the story changes from here to here.
That's right.
It's a different story by the time it gets
And
there.
this is Rockwell.
And this is Norman Rockwell. Oh, brilliant! He puts Rockwell in the painting as a kind of a hint and a reference back to Rockwell's painting, The Gossips.
And all these characters are recognizable. And this is the original sketch that we had. This kind of diagram what he
Brilliant.
had in mind, and that's what he had sent to Rockwell to make sure that Rockwell was fine with his use of this concept. This was a poster that was printed and released by AT&T at the time, and then this was the image that was actually made into a phone book cover.
And if people wanted to buy this book, where would they go?
Really, I'm out of stock, unfortunately, and have been for some time, so it would be A-Books or Bookfinder or one of the online book search.
Secondary now.
Secondary
Only
market.
secondary market.
Yes.
Because it's a beautiful book, and it's a brilliant. He's a brilliant artist. I just can't. I have to admit, I'm not very familiar with him. I've maybe heard his name once before, and when I saw the work upstairs, I thought, this is something worth taking a look at. But the story of Stanley Meltzoff and your relationship, and actually ending up buying his estate and publishing his book is amazing. 300 paintings. So, are there any left? Just the two upstairs? You've got a few more?
There are two upstairs for sale, and I have a handful at my home and continue to enjoy them, and that's it. The rest of them are gone. He has representations in the National Gallery. There's a number of museums, very prominent museums, that have his work, and so it was not once we got going with the momentum of the book and the subsequent interviews and the kind of exposure that the whole process gave him, it kind of reignited an interest in his artwork, and that really made the job easier.
Wow. So if any of you out there are interested in the Stanley Meltzoff, there's still a few available.
Still a few available. Yeah.
Contact Mike Rivkin at Antique Galleries of Palm Springs, and good luck with that. I hope you find something. And happy hunting.